Oh, beauty babies, darling lovelies. It's time to do some DMU drafting. It is Dominaria United launch day here in beautiful sunny Southern California. I am going to be going into a draft. I'm sure there's been articles written. I bet you LSV already has the strats established. But come on, it's our very first day of launch. We're going to go into a draft cold. I've been live for just a few minutes, and it's time to get the very, very worst mythic possible. I mean, we'll pick it. We'll still pick it. It's a 5/5 for 5. That says, at the beginning of your end step, draw a card. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Soul Canard deals 3 damage to up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker. And then you exile it and return to the battlefield under an opponent's control. Okay. So, I need to swing in hard. Make sure Soul Canard can end the game soon, or we're dead. Let's take a look at some of the other things. I think Tail Swipe is great. It's a fight effect. Prayer Binding is great. It's a flash enchantment that exiles. It's a flash prison effect. To Inferno is a little clown card. Uh-oh. It's Sarah Angela's very favorite man in the club. Look at him. Where do those arms come from? Why are his wings so far up? He has like 4 shoulder blades tucked along those rib cages. Some other things that I'm seeing here that excite me a little bit. I actually kind of like Aggressive Sabotage. I don't think it's very good. Artillery Blast is probably going to be a good card, probably. But we're going to go ahead and get Soul Canard. We're going to gotta. Oh. We have the Yavimaya Coast. Deals 1 damage to me? Oh, baby. Uh-oh. We got some good ones. We got Bortuk Bone Rattle. When you cast it, choose a creature card in your graveyard. Either return it to the hand or put it onto the battlefield if you domain hard enough. We also have a Bone Splinters. We also have an Extinguish the Light. So I think, you know, as someone that doesn't really know what they're doing, I think I might just get Extinguish the Light. Make sure that I can get enough good black cards. I kind of like a lot of the black 2-drops. Just a lot of the baby defensive black cards that we saw at the pre-release yesterday. So, you know, I'm just going to mark this one. Bone Splinters to take care of Soul Canard. Yeah, that's right, I sacrifice it. This is an extreme answer. Bone Splinters I would like if I knew that I was going to be in white and I had a lot of little tiny token generator-y type cards. That would get me a little bit excited. And let's see here. So if we are in these colors, we don't know if we are, say, Rakdos Splashing Blue, hard 3-color, maybe 4-color. Nishiba Brawler is quite solid. Quite solid as a 2-drop. Walking Bulwark, a 1-mana defender. Not what I'm interested in. Let's see, we have Citizen's Arrest. What are just the good cards here? I think Benelish Sleeper is actually alright. I think it's actually alright. I mean, Kicking, just 3 mana, you and I sacrifice something, that's quite acceptable. Yavimaya Steel Crusher? This one might actually be great. I'm not sure which one I pick here. I'm gonna just stick to. I'm gonna stick to black for now. None of these were screaming to me, and I'm more than happy to just play a little bit more basic. Herloon Battle Hymn, great instant speed, deal 4 damage. Can kick it for 4 life. We might never kick it. This is just an instant speed, deal 4, and that's excellent. Karplusen Forest. What are some other ones that I'm excited about here? Like, I'm not even that interested in trying to make a great deck. I'm excited to make, like, a fun one. You know, I just love launch day. Drafts have been A+ in Magic for, like, 3 years now. Except for Eldraine, where I got milled out more times than I care to count. Vector T-Dogs. Bone Splinters gives me flashbacks to Tarkir blocks. It's so good. So good. Molten Monstrosity, X less to cast, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. I actually think this is better than I was giving it credit for before. Oh, baby, we got Yosha. We got some Yosha. But I think I will just take Extinguish the Light. I think Tribute to Urborg is also very good. Ooh, do I actually want that one? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to take Extinguish. I'm going to take this one. And if we're more of a control-y, slow deck, right? Splatter Goblin, great, can trade away and then pick off another thing with a -1/-1. I am pleased to be getting a lot of black. I'm surprised to see Tail swipe that far. I would assume this is really good. One of my creatures fights one of your creatures, and if it's main phased, it's good. Oh my goodness, another Cleaving Skyrider. Another Extinguish the Light. I mean, probably going to pick this. These are also very high on my list right now. I think this one's actually better than... God, I love cards like this so much, man. Cleaving Skyrider is alright. I'm just going to get another Extinguish the Light. I mean, you know, may as well just get all the removal that I can afford. Another tribute to Urborg. Alright, we have 3 removals, a removal. I'm thinking of picking up some removal here. Tura Kennerud, I think, is amazing. I actually don't know what anyone's doing at the table. I don't think anyone knows what they're doing at the table. All right, the opportunity to pick something. Now, do I want the Bone Splinters? Or do I want the Negates? I'm gonna get the Bone Splinters. If this was an Essence Scatter, I might pick that one. All right. All right, looks like we have removal. Okay, so what are our options here? I'll be honest. I actually think getting a 2/2 type card to just fill the low end seems great. We're largely Rakdos colors. This means that we could be Mardu splashing blue. It means that we could be Jund splashing blue. Could just mean that we're Grixis. A Vivisector. Now, this is an interesting choice between these two. I think I'm going to pick up the Sacred Peaks. We do have Herloon Battle Hymn, which can kick. And I think that we're going to be playing slow enough that we'd be pretty pleased. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great news. I think we'd be pretty pleased to be 3 color with maybe 4 dual lands. I'm going to pick the Griffin Protector because, I mean, the bone and muscle structure underneath that fur and feather must be the most painful thing that has ever existed. So I need to be a little bit thoughtful of how we do this. We are... Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Holy crap, Karn Silex? Oh my gosh. For a control list like mine, play it, exile it, destroy each non-land permanent with mana value X or less. I mean, come on, that's incredible. That's incredible. And it's in my colors, too. What does a Monstrous Warleech do? Oh, yeah, highest mana value in the grave. Nah, that's not amazing. I think this is an excellent card. So what I'm really looking for is a lot of land. Stabilizing early. I'll need, like, a large creature or 2. I think Solkanar is great. It's great enough, at least. Phyrexian Rager just seems to be an A+ common. A+. Enters the battlefield, lose a life, draw a card. I also see this Contaminated Aquifer. I think that's great. This is, I think, an A+ choice, but I think Phyrexian Rager is just way too good. So we're going to go ahead and pick this one up. Yeah, nothing else here is really screaming to me to be taken. Really? See, Garna, whenever another creature you control dies, draw a card if it was attacking. Otherwise, deals 1 damage to each opponent. I mean, solid creature. I think Gibbering Barricade is also acceptable. This duel is not as exciting to me due to the fact that I'm not really keen on getting duels for white. I mean, you know, having, you know, maybe one single source to occasionally get value out of this one seems acceptable. Yeah, Solkanar was a pack 1, pick 1. Again, this is not really giving me better coverage. All right. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot that I needed to drop something off for someone. Whoops. I think it's Molten Monstrosity. Or just the 2-drop. I'm going to get this because I've been seeing a lot of random 2-drops floating around that I'd be happy to take. I think this heirloom is actually pretty nice. What's this one? This is a good value card, right? I can... I think I'm just going to get the Gibbering Barricade. Defense is really what I feel like I need. Choking Miasma? Who has ever been this lucky in a draft? Ever! Who has ever been this lucky? Here's the thing. We can legitimately cut blue from this. Get rid of the Tidepool Turtle, get rid of Essence Scatter, and we're fine. I've been sort of thinking about this, not mentioning it. But another sweeper is incredible. How many creatures do I have? I have 9. I might actually just get the Sunlit Marsh. Like, I'm not over the moon about this, but I actually just don't have that much creatures. This is good if I have a lot of things that are just like, hey, you should... Wait, why do I have a Vine Shaper Prodigy here? What is that doing there? How is this possible? Alright, I don't think anyone is in Rakdos. I think that I want to de-emphasize blue. I think this is where we're at. So we're really looking for some blue duels. I get the Sunlit Marsh. Toxic Abomination for consistency. I can't believe this isn't getting picked. I literally... We are legitimately kidding me right now. I mean, we are legitimately just... This is a joke. Alright. It's also Phyrexian Rager. There's also a cut down. I mean, I'm going to pick Karn. This card's A+, this card's A+. I'm picking Karn. Someone's going to see this and be like, what the heck? It warms my heartstone to see alliances old and new. Karn owns. Oh my god, they added voice line back in. Oh my god, they added voice lines back in. Alright, we have a Phyrexian Rager, which is just exactly what the doctor ordered. We're also looking for some duels to make it a little easier to cast some of our stuff. Grossman Gaming says Rager or cut down better, honestly. I think you're actually correct. I think that Karn, I think people are saying is worse than it is. But... You couldn't pay me $1 million not to choose this fucking guy. I mean, look, Dana, you see a Karn right there. Look, to my left, you got a Karn. To my right, you got a Karn. There's nothing but Karns on this screen, man. I love Karn. Because Karn is like, I'm really reflective, and I like books. Sulphurous Springs is probably just the it card, huh? I mean, there's 2 mana removal. But, I mean, I would love to be able to, well, I'm just going to take this. I'm just going to take it. What are we working with here? Just a Yavimaya Steel Crusher, probably. I mean, it's just a 2-drop. I think that's going to be fine. I want some of those. Destroy some artifacts. You know, it's pretty cool. Arguably, we can pick up an Artillery Blast. Seems pretty good, actually. Boy, I feel really good about that decision. I might cut Bone Splinters, man. I think I'm going to cut this guy, too. Yeah, so I think we're actually 4-color splashing for Solkanar. I think. I mean, there's another tribute to Urborg. I might also cut this guy. Oh yeah, this is our defender lady. Keldon Strike Team actually is terrific. With where we wound up, I think it's very, very good. Still looking for one of those dual lands. Negate, open the slate. Negate is actually pretty low. Wow, pretty low value. Whoa, what are we at? Why? I mean, I think I'm gonna get the Contaminated Aquifer. I think I just need the mana. I think I need the mana. Yeah, I think I'm being smart here. Not 100% sure I'm being smart, but I think I'm being smart here. How is this here? Yeah, negates tend to be a little bit weaker in constructed due to the fact that often people are running more substantive collection of creatures. We got some pretty good. The fact that all of our duels touch on black is great, except for this one, obviously, but... Meteor. So let me... Really? We have options. We have a lot of options. See, my Bone Splinters get a lot better with the Keldon Strike teams that can summon stuff. So let's go ahead and cut anything we're not 100% on. I think that these are the correct starting cuts. I think these are the correct starting cuts. We might not even want 2 Keldon Strike teams. I think it'll be... Hey, where did my Choking the Asthma go? I was just like, dude. All right. Oh, yeah, that was that display error where I was like, why is it showing this weird green card? Yeah, nice. So, looking at this, attacking creatures die and let me draw. That's great. Joda's Codex, I think, is good enough. We might have just gone for more Phyrexian Ragers, honestly. So, we have the option to run a Monstrous War Leech and then also have a Molten Monstrosity, because this is 8, and then this makes this guy an 8/8. But I actually think that Karn, Soul Canar, and frankly just card value and draw is going to be the way that we pull this puppy off, right? We draw here, we draw here, we draw here, we draw here. Wow. That's really good. I'm also tempted to get rid of Artillery Blast, because if I hit it with the T-Curse, removal, 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 removal. One thing to note about the Power Stone is that that mana can't be spent to cast non-artifact spells, but it can be spent for activated abilities. I mean, this is an example. It's the only notable one here. This is also an example. What does this filter do? So this basically says T is for type. You can see in this top left element, you'll see that it says T-type subtype, and then you do colon. So type that is exactly the same as creature. And what it'll do is it'll pull to the top anything that has the creature type. And so what I like to do is I like to say T-cur, because it's fun. And it effectively does the same thing as type creature. So if I take a gander at this, this is 12. That feels a little light. I think that probably what makes the most sense is to put in a Splatter Goblin. Some sort of just low drop. I'm also considering removing the Artillery Blast in order to just put in... You know what? I think I just have enough removal. So I think I might just get a Toxic Abomination in as another early blocker, I think. Yeah, I think that my deck wants to make sure that we have consistency as we're going in. Because here's my general analysis of what we have going on here. We have a list that is 2 colors, that has just a little bit of white to kick the Keldon Strike Team and to kick the Herloon Battle Hymn. So, one of the things that I'm going to be looking to do is generally make the game go on long enough to where I can begin getting value out of Keldon Strike Teams and so on, to where I can start getting value out of Karn and Garna and Soul Canar. So I think that by doing like this, we don't even need to put in a single white source, because we have 4 right here. We have a single island in here, because 3 is typically a good number if you have a single card you're splashing for that has 1 cost. This is just a good rule of thumb. Good rule of thumb, let's say you are a white-blue deck, and you have 1 card that costs 1 black, put in 3 swamps. So this is really nice, because it's 1, 2, 3. And then let's count our black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So we have 9 black sources. Red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct. We don't have that many double reds, just this 4-cost one, but we have lots and lots and lots of double. This is an amazing list. Happy DMU launch. I am pleased as hell with this list. Firing it up. I think it's also important to note that I'm pretty comfortable running cards like Joda's Codex. It lets me draw and draw and draw and draw and draw. As long as I have just some walls at the start. So, for instance, looking at this, I have some doubts. Because obviously, you know, having a 3 cost is a little slow. But I think that... oh, yeah, I need to make predictions, don't I? Sorry, let me interrupt myself. How many wins will I get? Bam. I think that this format is slow enough. I think that this format is slow enough that this is going to be good. We have Solkanar in the hand. We have Garna Bloodfist. Love this game board. You know, I'll be honest, Western Blessquirrel, this could be the set where MTGA gets its groove back. I'm going to put the Swamp down first because I want to ensure that I'm on the path to get double Blackout. Alright. Stayed out till 4 a.m. because I was all night up at a Phyrexian Rager. Let's go ahead and play this Mountain first. Well, I am the luckiest boy alive. That is true. Sunlit Marsh straight into Solkanar to deal 3 damage to up to 1 other target creature or planeswalker. I mean, that's ridiculous. Sir Bradford says, just got into MTG Arena. What are your thoughts on the Brawl game mode? What game modes should I focus on the most? Sir Bradford, I'm going to give a hard recommendation. This game throws lots of cards at you and packs at you for free when you first start. I encourage you to just fuck around and gravitate towards what is pleasing you. Watch some videos, mess around. I mean, honestly, you might even make 2 accounts. And just have one be a Brawl account and one be a, you know, a draft account. You can do stuff like that when it's free. My gosh, did we get blessed with someone that disconnected? But I think Brawl is a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun. I like drafts a lot lately. Standard is historically my favorite format. Get it historically? It's very funny. It's very funny. Ow. And so one big recommendation that I have. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Well, I have Bone Splinters to be able to sack Solkanar. Deal 3 damage. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, if you are really green, I would start by just playing some decks on the ladder and fiddle with some of the pre-built decks and just play some. See what you're enjoying. I mean, this is actually absolutely disgusting. Because now when I do this... Alright. I'll draw a card. Whoa! We are, like, winning this game, dude. Alright, I've discovered the play. My opponent casts a sweeper, and I'm like, oh! So, now I'm going to Bone Splinters this. It's a sorcery speed, unfortunately. Showtime Tyler says, evidently, Solkanar is better in draft than I'd originally anticipated. Yeah, I mean, he's doing some work. So, we're going to pass this to the opponent, unless we Bone Splinters to destroy this, sacrificing this. So this just deals damage. Oh my god. Alright. I'll play this one, I guess. It's very good. Very, very good. Very, very good. Stan Jolie says, Sean, it's not nice to bully bronze players. Yes, it is. It's a healthy thing. Why sack the Solkanar? Yeah, let me come back to this. So it says at the beginning of your end step, choose one that hasn't been chosen. You get to draw, you get to drain, you get to deal damage, but the last one says, exile Solkanar, then return it to the battlefield under an opponent's control. So you basically get to do busted stuff for a few turns, and then you give it to your opponent. So what I do is I sacrifice it with Bone Splinters so that I'm fine. So that I'm fine, okay? Everbliss says this is downright pornographic. Yeah, I know. I'm lucky I live, you know, north of the valley, so that way we can deal with a lot of the nice legalities here. Sweet art on Bone Splinters. I know. The artists are incredible. Always. Every single time. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at art. Avid Shoewear says, how goes it? We drafting or crafting? You can't tell because of how busted this looks. Nutritia says, if you exile and return Solkanar, does it reset the options? It does indeed. Yeah. Very, very nice call. Which means technically we could dilly-dally around and then get Solkanar back, but I don't believe in helping anyone. LSN Cooley says, hey, Day9, I love your content. It's extremely educational. Oh my god, that's so nice of you to say, especially given that I'm kind of clowning most of the time. My educational quality, I feel like, is diminished. Is there any recommendations you have for a novice player wanting to improve their drafting? Why, yes, indeed, there is. I would recommend, first, there is no replacement for just playing some drafts. There's no replacement for just playing some drafts. So it's great to like watch a video, read some guides, stuff like that. But when you're in the draft, I encourage you to just be totally okay sucking a little bit. Eric, who does a lot of the Day9 TV stuff behind the scenes, he's a free-to-play player. And what he'll do is he will do some daily login rewards and then do a draft and play the draft. And sometimes he gets enough gems to just go infinite. But if he doesn't, then he just goes back, plays standard a little bit, returns. I have Karn Silex right here. This is ridiculous. And what's really helpful is that by playing, what will happen is you'll have questions. And then when you watch videos, you're answering those questions. If you do not have those kinds of questions floating in your head, it's just really challenging to, like, have any sense of anything. All right. Legomos, pronounced let's go, bros. All right, let's go, bros. Hand of Hatred. Let's go, bros. I can't wait to Karn Silex and have my opponent be like, are you serious? But, wait, we can do free-to-play? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. This is so funny. The Anointed Peacekeeper doesn't do anything. By the way, important note about the Anointed Peacekeeper. As Anointed Peacekeeper enters a battlefield, look at an opponent's hand, then choose any card name. Spells your opponent casts with the chosen name cost 2 more to cast. So I have to pay 2 more. But the other one, activated abilities of sources with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate unless they're mana abilities. This applies to your opponent and to yourself. So let's say that my opponent... Oh, really? The Sylex is what you want to deal with, huh? Didn't mean to swing with this one. That's what I would do. I would err on the side of just playing. Fridged Hex is day 9, though you may no longer be the literal #1 player in your chosen game. Your educational quality is in no way diminished. Thank God, thank you. I'm not gonna tell a lie. That just feels good. Just feels good to hear. Feels good to hear. You know, I never, ever give myself, like, any credit at all, ever, under any circumstance, for anything. I'm a perennial no credit giver. Nikodos Mana says you were explaining the Peacekeeper. I was done with the explanation. The explanation is that activated abilities, this applies to both of your things. This applies to both your things and to my things. Why not Bone Splinters? Sorcery speed. This is like the one downside of this card. If this were instant speed, I think it would be super, super busted Shaker Gur. Can you imagine that? You block, I just sacrifice the thing you blocked and shoot it? So, I mean, you can block this one and take 3. You trade here. Great. I guess this one can come back, huh? I guess that was a little bit feedy, huh? You know what's funny? That why not Bone Splinters is literally the only why not question that was properly asked, ever. Because we had an option for this removal spell, and the only other option we had was the other removal spell. Very, very clear question. That is nasty. Dude, Keldon Strike Team was an incredible addition to this deck. Herod IHG says, no offense, but you're looking good today. And that color of darkish, murky green is nice on you. Thanks, Herod. You didn't need to put no offense in front of it. Like, look, no offense. I'm glad you're here. Like, it makes me try to figure out a way that it's offensive. Like, so you must be saying I'm ugly, huh? Well, fuck you. You fucking piece of shit. And also, this color is called olive. Herod, I so badly want you to work at Crayola. Wouldn't that be amazing? The kid would pull this out. Oh, this is darkish, murky green. And this is brownish, putrid red. This is... I know, this color is, no offense... You know, I realized how almost everything that I was about to say afterwards would be very offensive, so notice I pulled that shit back. We had the improv guard come out. When I was younger, I had a much weaker improv guard. Much weaker improv guard. Don't take this the wrong way. But if I'm being honest, Warhammer paint names. What is it? Judicious red. Valiant green. Sacrificed human brown. Alright. Betty Carleon gifting us 5. Wonderful to have you. Betty Carleon. Okay, so given the option between Gibbering Barricade and Phyrexian Rager, I'm definitely going to choose the Rager, so that way we can just draw another card. Plausibly get something a wee bit better. Let us be a little bit more prepared. Perfect. Oh, this is the Sulphurous Springs. Oh. Reading is what? Fundamental. Forgot I have one of these that's untapped. This is a fantastic draft. I owned. Yeah, cards like Jodas Codex are stupidly good, but they're very expensive, so this is why I was eager to put in more things like Splatter Goblins at the low end to ensure that I was stable. Deathbloom Gardener is completely fine. So, this is non-token artifacts. This will never, ever be good. This one, tap an untapped non-token artifact, add this. Very rarely this is ever anything. So this is just like a 3-3. So we have a vanilla 3-3 and a 1-1. So I think it's safe to play Jodas Codex. Start drawing and just observing what's happening here. So right now this is 2. We can make it go down to 1. Wicked Blacks is just tuning in. New set is an alchemy, right? You're right. It's back to pen and paper, pencil and papier, juicy goodness. Oh, braids. Oh, get me out of here. What are you gonna do, huh? So braids we are gonna need to remove, like, right away. That's nasty good. So let's do tap, tap. Activate this. Nice. I am gonna do this on my main phase. I know there's some green protection spells that I don't want to deal with, and I want to just keep bonking in for damage and keep their ability to do something good down. Braids is the kind of card that can just haunt you for long periods of time. My lands are wrong. My lands are wrong. My lands are wrong. Bite down. Braids doesn't seem to be doing much on that board. Holy shit. This card is insanely good. Alright, so we can't play Sol Canar yet. Karn. This card is amazing. Soul of Wind Grace. Look at that. You can cycle land, you can heal. Whenever enters battlefield or attacks, put a land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. Unbelievable. Love this card. This is a huge cat. This cat is enormous. Brutal says, can you please play the 3 Kyrandia games I'm mostly walking? I don't know anything about the Kyrandia games. I don't know anything about them. Happy to look them up. We're going to be playing Shardlight, and then we're going to be doing, of course, because our pal Lee worked on it, we're going to be playing Return to Monkey Island. Okay. Alright, so this can't be made indestructible, so I'm gonna, again, just do this now. Love doing instants on my main phase. It makes me just feel like I'm a stronger person than I deserve to be. Yeah, but I'm doing Shardlight, then I'm doing Return to Monkey Island. And then we're probably gonna check out a game called Broken Pieces that... Right? Some distant buddies worked on. I mean, this is incredible. Great. Great, 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 great. Amazing. Fantastic. Really good. Terrific. I think it's time. Alright, I have Makey to Mistakey. And right now, I just want to point out, the deck is working exactly as intended. Because with Joda's Codex to draw cards, with Karn Living Legacy to draw cards, and with one very good high-end creature, just having fine cards and removal means that if we just keep drawing, we will eventually just outvalue our opponent. This is as ideal as it can get. He's gonna shoot Tatiova, like, immediately. I mean, this list is insane. Dude, we have Karn, we have Solkanar, we have a Sylex. Let's deal 3 damage to up to 1 target creature, Planeswalker. Sack that guy. For uncommons, we got Joda's Codex. We got Legomos. I mean... We have Herloon Battle Hymn, which is amazing. We have a Garna. And then we have like several Phyrexian Ragers. I mean, this is ridiculous.
My legacy will be one of peace, not endless. Ah, geometric perfection.
Want to know something funny? This costs 1. Oops. Oh! Geometric. Oh shit, I didn't mean to swing with this guy. Whoops. Alright. Hey, Ghosty, have a fantastic day. I keep forgetting this one doesn't have Defender. Such a flub. Oh my god. I mean, whatever. We're gonna get him down. We're doing all limited today. Tangerine, we're stopping at 5:15 today. So that's gonna be in 3 hours. So what we're gonna be doing today is, number 1, doing 2 drafts, baby. 2 drafts. And then we're gonna close some mono green Stompy, and then tomorrow we're doing all standard, all constructed all the time. I also really, really, really like how we grabbed land in this game. Alright, nice. If we were, for instance, under lots of pressure, we could always drop down a Keldon Strike Team on turn 3. It's a 3-1. It's not incredibly great as a 3-mana 3-1, but it's fine. Fanvary says, I can't decide whether I want Sean to make a Super Friends deck. On one hand, it'd get me to immediately install Arena. On the other hand, it'd get me to immediately install Arena. You know, I'm interested in a Jun Super Friend list. Dude, Jun with just fair cards. Just fair cards. Liliana of the Veil. Everyone's just discarding stuff. Fanvary says, damn it. In all caps. Alright. Yeah, Soul Windgrace, Liliana the Veil is really good. Bug Juice, is any chance you'll bring back Spell Slingers? It's not my show, actually. I just am the host. It's a Geek and Sundry thing. Geek and Sundry was bought by Nerdist that is owned by Legendary. So, just at the CEO of Legendary on Twitter. Gotta hold it in there. Looks like we'll be taking some pain here. I got everyone yell at me to put these lands on. I bought these lands earlier today. Stained glass is one of my favorite mediums. I love stained glass works. Wouldn't it be incredible to play a game that looked like that? Wind Waker, but it's all in the Windows. I know that Wind Waker has some. But I mean, I want an entire game where everything looks like stained glass. Check out the board game Azul Surrender. Doing it now. Azul Airlines, get out of here. Azul board games. Images. Looks very beautiful. It looks very beautiful. So this is going to be a really important challenge. Can we grind our opponent out in this situation? Albatross Time says, all my decks are invalid now. Ha ha ha, oh god. Yeah, no. I opened up mine and it was like red, 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 red. And I was like, delete, 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 delete. Purge, 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 purge. Speaking of which, how are the Purge movies? Huh? How are the Purge movies? I kind of am interested in getting into horror. One of my friends recommended that I get Shudder. That segue? Mm-hmm. Well, things that in life... Wow, I have to... Let me make sure I'm using my language really precisely here. No. Let me use this as imprecisely as I frickin' can. Okay. Dude. Like, yo, listen. Uh-oh. Dude. In life, I love purges. Like, when you move from one apartment to another and you throw a bunch of shit away. I love it. I like purges. I think this card is disproportionately good. I thought that this card was meh, but like now that I'm like playing, I'm kind of a little bit horny for this one. See, the reason that I was saying it's imprecise language is there's something that really just like does not sit well with. Okay, how do I do this? So what I do is I double block like this, right? Actually, I should have eaten one of the Phyrexian Warhorses. I need to get a little deeper. I can't believe I didn't block one of the Phyrexian Warhorses. I want to block this Knight of Dusk's Shadow. What? Okay, great. Cool. Killed something for free. Always feels good. Always nice. Very good. That'll do, pig. That'll do. RD Jace has been subbed to Shudder for a few years now. Love all the international content so much. Horror is fantastic all around the world. Dude, I mean, I'm telling you, this is what is tickling me. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, so we have to do like this. Sucks a little bit, but I think this is alright. No. Like this. Because my opponent's going to go +2, +1, and I want to leave up the gibbering barricado. Good. Great. I did the computations correct. My opponent's going to cast a spell because everything +1, +2. That's what's going to happen. Alright. So, let's first... let's pick off this one like that. What is this ability? Fine. I mean, doesn't get trample. I had no idea these Phyrexian warhorses could sack shit. I had no idea. Alright, you got it. Wish I'd killed this one, though. I misread. Well, I mean, we know it's a combat trick, so I suppose it's fine. Taken 2. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. Alright. There's really only... There's not a lot of ways out of this one. Well, first of all, I wish I'd understood that this thing can get so buff. So we're dead as shit? Okay, seems good to me. We have been defeated by Docio. See, I would have switched the blocks up to leave the 3/3s open to zap. Beaten by a dead horse. Ooh, that's a good one, Wing Buffet. Bum bum. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. We can chump with some Ragers. Defeated by Land Flood. I actually would not... That particular death, I would not blame on Land Flood. I would actually just say that our opponent was better than we were, and that's all there is to it. Oops. Let's see if I can get some N for ones with Karn Silex here, huh? This is a hand? Yeah, I know, right? 2 Showtime Tellers. This hand is... I would even dare say describe it as some hot plasma. Karn Silex just popping down is... Okay. Alright, I think I'm just ragering. I think I'm just gonna do some ragering action. Blood Skull, what up? Serial GG. Gifting the 102nd gifted sub. I think this is good. This is quite good, actually. I mean, I can X equals 2 and blow up all this stuff. That's exactly what we should do, actually. I mean, this is already basically getting some good value. I'd call this like a 2.5 for 1, or a 2 for 1. I mean, Villain did get Lance. Villain does now have 3 things in the graveyard, not 4. And then with Soul Canar allowing me to pick some stuff, Joda's Codex letting me draw, Herloon Battle Hymn letting me heal, I think that this is fine not to try to get too greedy because we have so many long-term options available. card's great. Really nice move. Super cool. Superb. Superb. We'll go down to 5, which is, you know, it's a little scary. But I still think we're in okay shape. I'm going to get that extra black mana down. So we need to survive this turn, and then I think we're completely fine. I'm going to leave both removals up first. So if my opponent did something like... Cool. Just gonna do this. This is fine. We're draining for 2 next turn. Something a little unfortunate about... I'm gonna do this drain. Something a little unfortunate about not having Bone Splinters. Plan is clear, man. I might need to use Extinguish the Light to kill off our own Solkanar. What is happening? Very well. This is the game. Let's activate this for 1. Seems good. Alright. Cool. Alright. I'm telling you, man, the plan here is pretty clear. Another one? Alright. Two Mossbeard Ancients, huh? That's sick. Alright. Oh yeah, I absolutely super fucking didn't swing first. Alright, well, you know what? That's an error. That's an error. I'll concede that. I'll concede that point.
Piece by piece, our victory.
Dude, my opponent must be like, what the fuck? This is such bullshit. Why is this dude's hand so good? Yeah, Mossbeard Ancient is like if I was trying to cosplay as a Palaka Worm. This is an issue, actually. Alright. I think that's okay. I think that's okay.
Desperate times call for innovative solutions.
Yeah, okay. Like, we're obviously going to be able to drown our opponent in value. That's good. Holy crap, that's horrific news. The worst news I've ever seen. This thing getting sacked is... This is the combo I have in my deck. Okay. Alright. Cool. That actually is helpful. Because my opponent needs to spend a lot of mana and give up a lot of oomph. Dude, I think that our deck is so cool. I don't actually want to do this. I'm just going to do this for one.
Everything is coming together.
To the hand with me. We really need to get some of this garbage out of the way. Like, we're... There. You guys should be going for this. We're running a little low on stuff. That is a substantial concern. I think I need to start plussing, actually. I think I need to start plussing. That's hilarious.
Geometric perfection.
I'm real worried that we don't win in time. I'm real worried we don't win in time. Well, when you have nothing but value and your opponent has one squee, you know, things get hard. I have my Legomos still, so that's good. He said, on time.
I require more energy.
Can't really... So, I don't want to attack with this. Because I want it to die, and I want to deal 1 to Royal Oak. Yeah, we gotta -7 this. We gotta start pinging it for some each turn. Because this is whenever another creature you control dies, draw a card if it was attacking. So, I mean, I'm not attacking. This is an enlisted trampler. Okay. Yeah, so I think that we needed to start powering this up sooner.
Dominaria's treasures will aid us in our fight.
Alright. So we have 3 extinguishes. There's 1, there's 2. So we'll just keep shooting you for 1. So right now we have... Yeah, I think I can't actually draw this. So we're going to go to... So here's the thing. If I do Choking Miasma, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Right to the dome. Then we're dealing 4 per turn. 8 and 4 is 12. So this is 5 total damage. Okay, so... This could mean our death. If there's just like a pump spell. Just like very straightforwardly. Kinda suspected. But we should have blocked with this one too. I didn't think about removal. Shouldn't have been drawing with this. I needed to go straight for the -7. I think that might have even just been the wrong decision. I think I should maybe... Alright.
Every power stone fuels our cause.
I think we're going to win with no cards left. Because we're going to be dealing 5 a turn. With artifacts, we're going to be dealing 6 a turn total. Thanks to the extra 6 damage from this elemental getting stacked at the end of each turn. I'm going to -2/-2 everything. Blow up the crap out of everything.
Treachery befalls us.
We're dead. Alright. Told you Karn was bad? What do you mean Karn was bad? Karn was the only thing that was going to allow us to win that game. Karn was unbelievably the key to allowing us to win. You see a removal spell that hits non-land permanents. like the most premium #1 removal spell, period, right now. Well, that's why the whole card needs to be thrown out with the bathwater. Goodbye to the babies. Karn owns, man. Fucking love Karn, baby. Be a slightly awkward turn. Karn is a very fine planeswalker. Karn, I think, is a perfect example of, like, a reasonable planeswalker. Alright, nice. Bone splinters. Bone splinters. Dude, Lagomos is an insane card. Is just an insane card. Battle passes out? Oh my god. Hey, that's looking a lot like what I want to be doing. Youch. Great. I'm just gonna kill him. Main phase, don't want him to pump. Ah yes, the Sengir Connoisseur. Kitten, come here. Get away from the space bar. I need to unplug my keyboard when I'm playing Magic with this cat here, man. There we go. Silex is good insurance. Really slows down my opponent a lot. I love this card. Squabbler Gobbler. Alright. Every one that this guy blocks gets me to draw a card. Looking good. Looking good. Got my cat. My cat's looking good. You're looking good. You're looking good. Oh. Oh, look at this. Dude, look at this. I'm huge. Okay, I'm shooting this immediately. Like, not a chance. We're doing it. This is it. This is it. We got this 1-1. Oh, come on. This is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm actually going to say no blocks again. Fuck yeah, little 1-1. Get it, little 1-1. The Gibbering Barricade, Phyrexian Rager, Karn, Joda's Pagoda, I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, no, play it again. See if I care. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Hell yeah. Oh shit. We got anything on the board, baby. Roar, I'm just carrying around this skull because I recently watched Prey, which is actually a great movie. Oh shit, the barricade. We're done for. We're done for. It's over. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 17 lands. This is only 7 lands left. That's a pretty acceptable amount. This is the game. What's coming back, baby? Nice. Well. 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 So, I'm still pleased with what we did with our deck. Sometimes you just get landed out. Sometimes you just get landed out. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's get some tummy time. Yeah, no, I mean, like, we thought we were going to do better, but we went 3 and 3.